Aviation This Week is brought to you by Aviation, your aviation solutions provider. Your top story. First Royal Canadian Air Force C295 shows off its final livery. Then Sikorsky introduces Raider X, and Arrius engines mark 10 million flight hours. The first C295 for the Royal Canadian Air Force's fixed-wing search and rescue aircraft replacement program rolled out of the paint shop, showing off its final livery at Airbus's facility in Seville, Spain. The aircraft, with its distinctive search and rescue colors defined back in the 1970s, will now go through the final preparation phase before its delivery, planned to take place in Spain before the end of the year. It made its first flight back in July. Another 6 aircraft are either completing flight tests or in various stages of final assembly, and 7 simulators and training devices are starting up preliminary acceptance tests. The contract between Airbus and Canada, awarded in December 2016, includes 16 C295 aircraft and all in-service support elements, including training and engineering services, as well as the construction of a new training center in Comox, BC, and maintenance and support services. Airbus notes this program is supporting approximately $2.5 billion in industrial and technological benefits to Canada through long-term partnerships with Canadian industry. The aircraft will be based where SAR squadrons are currently located, including Comox, Winnipeg, Trenton, Ontario, and Greenwood, Nova Scotia. Sikorsky on October 14th introduced the Raider X, its concept compound coaxial helicopter that will compete for the U.S. Army's Future Attack Reconnaissance Aircraft Program, or FARA. This introduction closely follows Bell Textron's October 2nd unveiling of the 360 Invictus concept as its FARA entrant. While the 360 Invictus is based on Bell's 525 relentless rotor system, the Raider X leverages Lockheed Martin's X2 technology, which was first used for a prototype in 2008 and eventually morphed into the S-97 Raider. With its years of development, Sikorsky describes X2 technology as a low-risk solution scalable to a customer's requirements. To date, Sikorsky X2 aircraft have reached speeds in excess of 250 knots, high-altitude operations in excess of 9,000 feet, low-speed and high-speed maneuver envelopes out to 60-plus degrees angle of bank, and significant vibration mitigation. Safran celebrated a milestone for its Arrius engine range, which reached 10 million flight hours since being introduced in 1996. With more than 3,800 units delivered to 430 customers in 60 countries, the Arrius family covers a power range of 450 to 750 shaft horsepower and flies in both single and twin-engine light helicopters. First installed in the EC-135 in 1996, the latest Arrius 2B2 Plus variant entered service on the Airbus H135 in 2014. In 2016, the Arrius 2R became operational on the single-engine Bell 505, featuring dual-channel FADEC with more than 200 units now in service. The Arrius 2G1 variant powers the Russian helicopters Ka-226T in service in Russia and part of a major military contract currently under negotiation between Russia and India. Safran states the Arrius range will remain at the forefront of its propulsion offerings for the next 20 years, which includes the AD Plus engine demonstrator. Thanks again to our sponsor, Aviation, your aviation solutions provider.